for more analysis of this move. Quentin Peel from the Chatham House think tank. Quentin, pleasure to have you on the programme as ever. Can I start by asking, were you at all surprised that Liz Truss spoke as she did and decided to resign today?
At the end of the day, no, because the situation she was facing was absolutely chaotic. She clearly was not in control of her party. And what we saw yesterday, the resignation of her Home Secretary, a very important position in the government, and then a completely chaotic vote where it couldn't be decided whether it was going to be a vote of confidence in the government or not. And there were obviously a lot of her own party were going to rebel. So it was a chaotic situation. And I think everybody knew that if she didn't resign today, it would be tomorrow. So she's gone. But the question is now, it's not all her fault, because the problem is her party, the Conservative Party, is in a complete shambles.
The rot, in the sense then, set in long before Liz Truss was given the job.
Yes, I think so. The problem, look, actually, fundamentally, this problem goes back a long way, the early 90s, to the dreaded Treaty of Maastricht, when the Conservative Party basically split into pro and anti-Europeans. And that split has never been resolved. And it came to a head in the referendum where clearly the Conservative Party, a majority, were in favour of Brexit. But actually, if you like, the good old sensible, centrist, slightly liberal Conservatives, they were all against Brexit, and they've all sort of been pushed into the background. So Liz Truss came to power on a strong pro-Brexit vote, which promptly blew up in her face because she couldn't control the party. So that division has got to be resolved.
So, Quentin, is it the issue of Brexit then now, sort of I suppose, the successor in the sense of what you said of Maastricht, that has caused the big problem? Is Brexit at the root of it all?
Well, it's certainly a very real factor. Brexiteers would probably flatly deny what I'm saying and say it has nothing to do with it. But the truth is that the party is split between a very English nationalist right wing, which was pro-Brexit, and a rather more internationalist pro-European wing, which was followed David Cameron when he was Prime Minister. They lost the vote on Brexit. But the problem, the party has never come to terms with that division. And I think that what arose during that referendum campaign was an arrogance and a belief that they didn't need to listen to their civil servants and their experts. And that's exactly where Liz Truss's government has come off the rails.
Quentin, we could listen to you all night, but time is against us. We need to move on and do other things, sadly. But thank you, sir, very much indeed. Quentin Peel, as ever, great analysis there from Chatham House. And we'll obviously be leaning on Quentin between now, the first vote, through to the second vote to get further analysis of what is happening and what it means, not just for the Conservative Party, but for the people of the United Kingdom. And we could go on for a long, long time about how things there aren't quite adding up for a lot of people in the UK. But we will cover each thing as it happens for you here at France 24.